first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Celtics, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against Atlanta. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Round 1 of the East rolls on. Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Shea is out there with Speedy, and it's ABC. Then there's Jay, and it's Bosh, and at the 5, down low. And for Boston, Bodyguard is out there with Tatum. Then there's Ward, and there's Doc, and it's Brown in at the 1. Long passes to Speedy. They set the pick. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game right now. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to the Bodyguard. Here's Wolf. Tatum wide open. He fires one. It's good from long range.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
Kellogg passes to Speedy. And a wide open look for Shea. And a miss there on the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Brown feeling it out a bit. For 3, Wong with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wolf. Three-pointer. Bosh grabs the miss. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. More up top. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Brown outside. A 3. Rebound, Atlanta. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Now here's Bosh. Shoots a fader. That shot no good. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Tatum no good.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Here's the 3. Wolf shot's good.
Yeah, Tatum read the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
Here's more. Pass to Speedy. The Hawks working the ball around. They set the pick. Shot's good by Wong.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Brown outside. There's the steal. Here's Kellogg. Can't connect from short range.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Ward. The kick out to Brown. A 3-ball. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Kellogg. Bosch, the screen. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pass to Wolf. Brown outside. And shot on the way. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Atlanta leading by 3. Now Moore. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
That's good for Moore. Derek White's checked in for Jason Tatum. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Wagner's checked in for Speedy. And so Moore nails both of them. Boston trails by 5. Pass to the bodyguard. Outside White. Hands it from downtown.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Wong. Kellogg. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Kellogg's got 9 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Wolf from outside the arc, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Kellogg. Pass to Wong. Lets it go from deep. And Boston with the rebound. Ward's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the bodyguard, covered by Che. Wolf passes to White. Clock at 4. Brown outside. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
No good from Moore. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for 2. Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Boston. And a change for the Hawks. Wade's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Hawks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Outside Bosch. Fires the 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Brown finds White. Shoots over Wagner. And it's White missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Kellogg can't get it to go. Boston trailing. Or the pass to Brown. Bob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Daniels, he's checked in for Wade. Here's Kellogg. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Bosch. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to end the drought. Kellogg, that's good. Kellogg's got 12.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
They set the pick. It's Brown with the drive. Here's Ward. And he makes good on the layup. Ward's got the game tied up here for Boston.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left here in the opening quarter. It's tipped.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now here's Gordon. The shot from 20 feet away. And again, it's Boston converting. Atlanta shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Pass to Wong. Another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Wolf. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Inside, Wagner. Headshot off. Gordon with the defensive effort. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Into the lane. Wolf passes to Ward. Stolen by Bosch. Wagner outside. Pass to Wong. Lets it go. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead. White with it. Over Daniels. White, good. White's got 6 points. White's gone 2 of 3 from the field. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside Bosch. Pass to Daniel. Here's Kellogg. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He's got 14.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let it roll.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Boston trails by 3. Bodyguard is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then it's White. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. And stolen by Wagner. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Daniels with it. He's against Gordon. Wagner passes to Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Deep 2 from Paul. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's the bodyguard. Out to White. Here's Pritchard. And he hits it to tie the game up.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Moore outside. Over Gordon. No good from Moore. Boston shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And the turnover again by Boston.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Speedy's checked in for Atlanta. Atlanta shooting 40% from the field. Moore outside. Pass to Speedy. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Here is Tatum. Tatum sticks the three on the D.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Speedy. Here's the floater. Jason Tatum grabs the board. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Tatum. Hawks have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
A glance around the floor pays off, and Wagner spots the open man.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside, White. Pass to Pritchard. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Doc, he's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Atlanta. ABC's checked in for Dyson Daniels. Here's the bodyguard. No scoring in this one. Shot from the wing. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Speedy the pass to Moore. Wagner outside. To the inside. Here's Kellogg in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Here's Wolf. He's defended by Wagner. Pass to Wolf. Left tray. Rebounded by the Hawks. Speedy's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Moore. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead. Here's Wolf. He's got 8. Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Pritchard. Drains it from beyond the arc. Pritchard's got 6 in the quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Moore finds Wagner. There's the triple. The shot's good from Kellogg. Kellogg's got 19 points.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Here's Wolf. He's defended by Wagner. Wolf, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Moore right side. Pass to Kellogg. That shot is off.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Pritchard. 6 points for him. Lock at 6. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Wagner. Pass to Kellogg. Okongwu a screen. They get it back.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Wolf buries the long-range jumper. Wolf got 11 points.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Pass to Okongwu. Cloak loose. Here's the bodyguard. He's defended by Wagner. Here's Wolf. And again, Boston with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. White against Moore. Pass to Kellogg. The 17-footer goes down. Kellogg's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Jay checked in for Atlanta. Boston trailing. Here's Wolf. 14 points for him. To the paint. Here's Gay. Rebounded by Speedy. Speedy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Kellogg. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Celtics making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Price is checked in for Okongwu. He hits both from the stripe. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Kellogg. 23 points in the game. Pass to Wong. Price with a screen on Brown. Here's Wong. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Ward, he's checked in for the Celtics. The bodyguard comes in for Aaron Gordon. And then for Atlanta, Bosch comes in for Price. And Moore subbed in for Franz Wagner. Both good from the line that time. Boston trails by 6. Here's Wolf. Rebounded by Moore. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Pass to Speedy. Here's Wong. He's covered by Brown. Off target from three-point range.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Moore passes to Speedy. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Moore. Right wing. Here's Kellogg. And the 3 off target. Boston shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Wolf. Jacks up a 3. Bosch grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 6. 54 seconds left to play here in the half. Poked away. It's stolen by White. Now here's Brown. Here's Wolf. Shoots it. Rebounded by Speedy. Speedy's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wong. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Moore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one. Moore's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Celtics have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Number 48. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Boston making a switch here. And so he hits both. That'll do it for the first half. Kicks ahead. They're up by 6. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for Boston.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and then not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. You look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts. Make life a little more difficult on him.
Here's Brown. And so in the game for the Hawks, Bosch is out there with Speedy. Then there's Jay. Then it's Jay. And it's Kellogg in at the 2. Inside, here's Speedy. A second chance effort. Rebound Boston. Here's Wolf. The kick out to Brown. Pass to the bodyguard. Brown outside. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks leading by 6. And here is Moore. Back to Bosch. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. That one drops for him. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Wolf. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Now that's 17 points for Doc.
Every year that Tatum is in the league, he just improves his passing.
There's the pick. Baseline Jay on the way. That one rolling around and rims out. Boston trails by 5 to the middle, stolen by Bosch. Here's Speedy. He's covered by Brown, and the shot is good.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Wolf. Nice move. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Wong. He's got 10. Here's Moore. And the wing jumper offline.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Outside Bosch. Pass to Kellogg. Here's Wong. Shoots over Brown. Shot's good by Wong. Wong's got 12 in the game. Boston trails by 4. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Tatum against Moore. Tatum kicks to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Now Moore. He's got 8. Kellogg can't get it to go.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
The Celtics shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Wong. Now Bosch, guarded by Tatum. Shoots from the baseline. Wolf grabs the miss. Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Tatum deciding where to go with it. High post shot. Rebound by the Hawks.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And there's a whistle that goes on the bodyguard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Wong. He's covered by Brown, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Derek White's checked in for Tatum. Here's Kellogg. 23 points in the game. Pass to Moore. 5 on the clock. Here's Wong. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The offensive rebound. It's deflected. Here's Kellogg. No good from Bosch. Here's Boston now. They're on a 14-4 run. On to White. There's the pick. Fires for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Moore's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to the right wing. Here's Wong. 12 points for him. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Making a change here. Wagner's checked in.
Hawk substitution. Number 22, Franz Wagner.
Brown outside. Pass to White. This one for 3. They get it again. Hawks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Brown the pass to White. Launches a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Pass to Kellogg. Here's the bodyguard. Over by Che.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Wong. He's got 17. From deep, Moore. Here's Bosch. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Bosch has got 4 points this quarter.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Here's Wolf. He's got 22. Moore with the steal. Wagner outside. Back to Moore. Hawks passing it around. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Ward. Ward's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Wolf. Takes the three, and he's good on the three ball. Wolf got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Moore outside. Pulls up. Atlanta again missing.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Offensive rebound, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Edwards, he's checked in for Boston.
Number 7, Justin Edwards.
The Atlanta trails by 3. Pass to Wong.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Driving in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
First free throw is good. The Celtics making a switch here. Capella's checked in. So he gets them both. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Brown with it. He has 7. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
For Boston, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. The first one falls.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Brown drops them both. Atlanta trails by 3. Here's Wong. He's got 19. 1:30 left in the third quarter. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Moore with the steal. And taken away by Brown. On pass to Gordon. It's stolen. Here's Wong. Light covering. That shot wide open. Moore's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
White looking around. Down low. And that one's good. The bodyguard. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Wagner finds more. Here's Wong. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Brown outside. Five to shoot. Rebounded by the Hawks. Moore's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over Brown. Open jump shot off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Doc is out there with Derek White. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Tatum in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Daniels, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Pass to Wolf. Good. It's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Hawks. And here's Daniels. To the wing on the left. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Speedy. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line, your Celtics. Jason Tatum taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
And so Tatum nails them both. Hawks shooting 43% for the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Daniels passes to Speedy. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Tatum. Guarded close. Right down low. He's defended by Wagner. 5 on the clock. Pass to Wolf. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. For the 3, that one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kellogg.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Launches it from deep. Wolf, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Daniels passes to Speedy. Here's Kellogg. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Tatum for three. Atlanta with the rebound. And here's Wagner. Now Daniels. Pass to Speedy. To take the lead. Kellogg can't get it to go.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Now Gordon. Here's Wolf. He's defended by Wagner. Here's Wolf. Over Daniels. Wolf shot's good. Wolf got 8 points in the quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And some changes here for the Celtics. Ward, he's checked in for Capella. The bodyguard comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Brown in for Derek White. Then for the Hawks, Bosh is checked in for Okongwu. Shea comes in for Dyson Daniels. And Jay subbed in for ABC. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Bosh.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Brown the pass to Tatum from the arc. They grab their own miss. Pass to Wolf. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Morris got his 7th rebound here tonight.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
To take the lead. Drills it from outside.
His second triple of the half. Well, look, that's 2 more than he had in the first, so things, I guess, are trending in the right direction.
Outside Tatum. Here's the bodyguard. Pass to Brown. A 3-ball. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosh has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Speedy. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. Now here's Moore. There's the triple. The bodyguard grabs the board. The bodyguard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Ward the pass to Tatum. For 3. Tatum with another miss.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Yeah, easy call.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And he makes the first. ABC's checked in for Franz Wagner. So Moore nails both of them. Boston trails by 4. Now here's Brown. Over Wall. Boston again missing.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Bosch in the post. Rebounded by Ward. Ward. Celtics shoot just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Wolf misses, and the dry spell continues. Atlanta leading by 4. From deep, Moore. The bodyguard grabs the board. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Wolf. Shoots the 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Back to Moore. Here's Wong. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the basket by Speedy.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a menace after being held scoreless in the first half.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Boston trails by 7. Outside Tatum. Over Moore. Tatum no good.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And the basket by Speedy.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Derek White's checked in for Boston. Here's Kellogg. Fires from the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now an 11-point Hawks lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
At the line, your Celtics, number 48, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Atlanta leading by 9. Here's Wong. To the paint. Here's Bosch. Rebound by the Celtics. The bodyguard's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Ward. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Kellogg. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Ward's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's the bodyguard. Brown outside. Jacks up a 3. Wong with the rebound. Moore with it. Tipped away.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Pass to Wong. Here's Speedy. Here's Kellogg. Back to Moore. 6 to shoot. Drills the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
At the line for Boston, number 48. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within single digits. He hits both from the stripe. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Speedy. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And he jams it with authority. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third team foul. At the line for the Hawks. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Boston. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Here's Wolf. No good on the quick three. And the Hawks with possession. Now Moore. And so it's Atlanta with the W, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, our player of the game, ABC.